Hello there and welcome to today's project. I am calling this the Little Bear Square, and it's a very simple small square. It's a little bit less than 4 inches. I'll show you real quick. In total length, if you pull on it, it reaches 4 inches, but I'll show you on another one. It's about 3.5 to 3 3/4 wide. But like I said, you can pull it and make it 4 inches, or if your stitches are just a little bit wide. But I just wanted to show you, I did these guys in brown, but with a bunch of different colors around it, just to show you that you can really use up scraps with this very nicely. And the yarn that I am using for my project is Caron Simply Soft, and just a bunch of different colors that I have in my stash. So this is going to be used as a stash buster for me as well. Got a couple of smaller squares. I'm going to be working with the color Bone today. And I'm also working with, what is this one called? This one is Woodland Heather and Dark Country Blue. And like I said, these have been in my stash for a little bit, so they're looking a little bit beat up. But I've also got some other colors that I'm working with. I pretty much just chose the woodsy colors out of the Caron Simply Soft pile that I had. So I'm going to just kind of keep these off to the side, and we're going to start with the bone. And I'm going to make a magic ring and start there. Today you will need for your project as well, I'm using a 7 4.5 millimeter hook, and I just got some scissors here. You don't necessarily have to use this same size. If you want to go smaller or larger, it's completely up to you. But to make about a 3.5 to 4 inch square, you're going to want a number 7. We are going to put 8 single crochets inside of our magic circle. I chained 1 just to kind of snap everything into place. So 8 single crochets. All right, I've got my 8, and I've pulled my center string in order to make it nice and tight in the middle. I am going to actually join this. Normally I would not, but for this project we do, so that you have a nice, perfect little circle like that. Chain 1, and now I want you to put 2, and I'm going to catch this up in my next round just so that I can help secure that. I'm going to put 2 single crochets into each of the 8 going around, which means after this row, I'm going to have 16 stitches going around my circle. And I'm going to slip stitch with the first single crochet of this round to join. Okay, I'm in the process of joining with the first single crochet, so that once again I have just a complete circle. And since I went ahead and I tucked that into my second row, I feel like that's going to be fairly secure, and I'm going to cut that off and get rid of it. Now the next round we are going to be making half double crochets, so I want you to chain 2. All right, and in that same join space, I want you to do another half double crochet. We are not going to count that first chain 2 as our first half double crochet. It's just meant to fill in so that we don't end up with a gap when we join at the end of this round. All right, in the next single crochet, put 2 half double crochets. And then I want you to continue with doing a single half double crochet and 2 half double crochets all the way around. So 1 and then 2. Keep going till you have 24 stitches. I am at the end of round 3, but I'm going to change colors after this row, so you can either go ahead and cut off and join with your first half double crochet and then rejoin your color, or you can change your color right now, keeping the last 3 loops on your hook, pull through, and then join with the first half double crochet of your round, not that chain 2, remember. All right, and so from here, we're going to actually double crochet. This is the first time that our chain is going to count as the first stitch of our round. So this is a double crochet, and in that same space, same join space, I want you to do another double crochet, a chain 2, and 2 more double crochets. Then I want you to put a double crochet into the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to make another corner, which is going to be 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets into this next stitch. And once again, we're going to double crochet into 5 stitches. All right, I want you to do that 2 more times. Do the corner, 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets, and double crochet into the next 5. Alrighty, here's where we're going to change it up again, and we are going to slip stitch to the 3rd chain of our chain 3. All right, here we're going to cut this off, and we're going to do one more color change, but this time we are going to join it later, which means, you know, out here, we're going to join it to a corner because it's so much easier. 1, 2, 3, double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochets. And then I want you to double crochet into each of the double crochets going across. And that's going to be a total of 9 stitches working from one corner to the next. So you're going to continue this pattern onward, putting 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in each corner, and double crocheting into each double crochet. And then you're going to join with your first double crochet, chain 3 over here. I'll meet you back over here when this is done. This is where we get to have fun and turn our regular square into a bear square. So when you pick up your square and you're looking at the corner, these 2 right here are going to be where your actual ear sits. This one right here is where we're going to connect. And I want you to go around the post of that stitch, pull your yarn through, but not all the way through, and make a chain or a slip, I guess a slip stitch. And then I want you to yarn over and then going around the post of the next stitch, which is where your ear's gonna go. I want you to put 2 double crochets around that post. Like so. Now move over to the next post and do that same thing. Keep this guy out of the way. All right, and then I want you on the next post right here to do another slip stitch. All right, go to the next post and the next post and the next post, because we're going to re-examine this real quick. Right here are the stitches that we're going to put our ear on, because here's our corner, okay? And we just put a slip stitch around the post right before those ears. So we're going to put 2 double crochet around the first post and the second post. And then this is the last post that we're going to work around, and we're going to slip stitch. Okay, and this one we are going to cut off. Now, all you have to do at this point is I usually poke my yarn through to the back side, and I tuck in my work just to clean it up and make it nice and neat. And the beauty of it is that you can just tuck those ends right in because you're working with the same color yarn here. And there you've got yourself a little bear square.